The North West Council Chamber is on a week-long NCOP program to assess progress made in the delivery of services. The province is faced with endless challenges, such as incomplete infrastructure projects with no consequence management. Newzroom Afrika's Refiloe Seboko following that story for us now, and she joins us. Refiloe, good morning to you. So the members of the National Council of Provinces are in the province, and this has to do, I suppose, with the oversight duties pertaining to infrastructure projects. What seems to be the problem there, and why is there no consequence management?
Well, Paul, you remember that the Northwest Province is making the news quite a couple of times now. Issues of service delivery continues to be the challenge that is faced here in the province, and that's why we are seeing the members of the NCOP visiting the province to just come and assess the progress that has been made in relation to the challenges. Today, we are in Madibeng local municipality. The municipality is no exception in terms of the challenges that it's faced with, issues of water, electricity, together with the roads infrastructure. And I'm joined by the chairperson of the NCOP, China Dodovu. Thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Let's talk about your visit in the Northwest Province, the areas that you've been to, what are you picking up, and what is it that you are not happy with based on what you saw?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. As you are well aware, this is a provincial week where the NCOP delegates from a particular province visit their own province to interact with government, provincial and municipalities, and we are lucky today that national government has also joined us. We started on Monday in Mafikeng, where we visited some road infrastructures. We dealt with issues of bridges in Mafikeng, as well as the waste that is spillaging across some rural areas of Mafikeng. On the second day, we went to our troubled Chobotla local municipality. We spent the whole day trying to understand the complexities, the magnitude and the seriousness of the problems that are facing the area. We have dealt with those particular issues. Where we are, we understand more and better what are the challenges and what is progress that has been registered. But we also went to Matlosana as well as JB Max. We visited the housing projects as well as the wastewater treatment plant there. It's quite clear even in Matlosana that there are issues pertaining to the housing development project, which was seen to be an anchor project to alleviate jobs, to address issues of poverty and inequality within the area itself. It's also having some challenges there. Today we are here because, as we are aware, water is one of the biggest problems of Madibeng. There is a wastewater treatment plant that was started 10 years ago. To this day is not yet complete, and we are coming to engage with the stakeholders to ask them very, very tough questions about why can't they conclude it, what are the stumbling blocks, and in that sense, we are not happy because at the end of the day, this impacts quite negatively to service delivery. Water is life, sanitation is dignity, and we can't, for once, ensure that our people don't have such services, and we are here for that purpose. But I think I must also point out that we have interacted with the provincial government. We have also interacted with different municipalities. We are inspired by the fact that the provincial government is resolute in terms of the work that it does to ensure that it turns the tables around. We have engaged with them because we expect at the end of the day, in the final analysis, there must be results. And that results must be the ones that helps us to improve the lives of our people, to provide water, electricity, better road infrastructure, housing, and all the necessities that are required by our people. And it is in that sense that we are here in the Northwest Province to engage with our stakeholders.
And what answers are you getting from the municipalities that you've been to in terms of the stumbling block? What is the delay in terms of road infrastructure, projects that are not completed, housing projects that are not completed, and so on?
Incompetence is a problem within the municipalities, and they lack the appetite to deal with the issues at hand. And our view is that some of these issues could have been dealt with much better, much faster, expeditiously in the way that the people will be happy, and there are no excuses. But another problem that we picked up is lack of accountability. People act with impunity. In some cases, of course, they give us correct answers, but in some cases, we are not happy with the answers that they provide to us. But another problem, it is lack of consequence management. Those who are responsible for all these malfeasances, for deviations, for, if you like, allegations of fraud, corruption, and all of that, they do not face the music, and we don't get a sense that there is a concomitant action taken against those who are responsible for all of this. And as the NCOP, this is what we insist. We say the bottom line is that those who are ill-disciplined must be dealt with. Those who pillage and create problems in the municipalities must be dealt with. Where there are criminal activities, as they explain, they say some of the municipalities like the Chobotla is a crime scene. And the question would be, if that is the case, where are the police? Where are the law enforcement agencies? Where are the prosecutors? Where is the SIU to deal with these particular issues? And we need a collaborative effort on the part of all of those to attend to these particular issues, because it is quite important. Up until there are consequences against those who act in a particular way, in an illegal and unlawful way, our respective view is that nothing will change. And we are quite happy that the provincial leadership is resolute. It has begun to put up the systems in place, the structures in place, and to adequately respond to all the issues at play. And they need the support of everybody. They need the support of municipalities, agencies of government, law enforcement agencies, and all the relevant stakeholders, that they must work in unison to resolve the problems at hand.
Thank you so much for your time. Let's leave it there for now. China Dodofo, he is the chairperson of the NCOP. They are getting into that meeting, its engagement about challenges that the Northwest Province is faced with, in particular issue of service delivery, but he was also highlighting issues of lack of consequence management, and they are hoping that based on the recommendations that we'll be making, municipalities will be able to answer for themselves as to what is the way forward in terms of resolving some of the challenges that the Northwest Province is faced with.
Refiloe, Seboko, thank you very much for that update.